Let's talk about Palm Springs, baby. It's all about desert living, you see. And the cost of living, has it changed over this past year? Really bad rendition, but I can't get that song out of my head today. So for reals, did the cost of living in Palm Springs increase, decrease, or stay the same in 2024? If you're wondering, stay tuned and let's find out. Hey there, it's me, Bowtie Stefan, a realtor in the Palm Springs region. I record and post content here about the greater Palm Springs region real estate market and the desert lifestyle because I believe that knowledge is power. Check back because I upload new content every other week. So how much does it cost to live in Palm Springs? Well, the good news is the cost of living in Palm Springs is 34% lower than the California average. That's a big deal. The bad news is the cost of living in Palm Springs is 74.7% higher than the national average. Not shocking, we're in California. So let's take a look at some of the costs, starting with housing. Prices for homes increased a bit this past year. The current median home cost in Palm Springs is $980,000. Palm Springs exceeds the California median price of $900,000, which is 55% higher than the national average of $412,000. Wow. But, like I said, it's California. If you want to buy a home in this beautiful state of California, you will find that it is one of the highest residential markets in the country. So now let's talk about utilities. In Palm Springs, they aren't ridiculous, but they aren't cheap either. The utility price in Palm Springs is just 7% higher than the national average, but 12% lower than the state average. The good news is that the weather here is paradise most of the year. You rarely need to turn on the heat in the winter, for real. And yes, the dry desert heat does make it hot here in the summer, so you do need air conditioning, of course. This means higher electricity costs a good portion of the year. However, with rooftop solar and energy efficient systems, those costs are manageable and coming down in some instances. Compared to some of the other costs on this analysis of living in Palm Springs, utility costs are truly palatable. So we do have public transportation and it is widely available in Palm Springs, but most people have a car as their primary means of transportation. Keeping with this trend, the cost of transportation in Palm Springs is about 12% higher than the US average, but 13% less than the California average. Gas, tolls, auto taxes, and vehicle repairs are higher here than the average. It's not as high as some other California cities, but higher than the national average. And don't forget the cost of materials and labor has exploded since COVID. Can you believe that the average one-way commute in Palm Springs area takes 33 minutes, which is longer than the national average of 26 minutes? If you're staying in Palm Springs proper, you're talking about a 10 to 15 minute commute most likely. No matter where you live, you gotta eat, right? The good news is groceries aren't ridiculously expensive. They aren't super cheap either, but they are 17% higher than the US average. Interestingly, 2% higher than the California average. Who knew? Groceries being one of the most significant expenses for families, not paying crazy prices for them is greatly appreciated. One surprise about the Palm Springs area is that healthcare costs are affordable. That's good news for many folks who move here, especially senior citizens. This is a huge retirement area and excellent healthcare choices is vital. It's also good news for young families who tend to visit the doctor in the emergency rooms a little bit more often. Palm Springs is fortunate to have a number of good healthcare providers and healthcare systems. This area is also very health conscious. It's a community with access to lots of outdoor recreational and exercise opportunities, including hiking trails, biking, swimming, tennis, and golf, just to name a few. There's no denying that Palm Springs is one of America's more expensive places to live. The main reason for this is the cost of housing. While being more overall than the national average, it is less than the state average. Yay! Palm Springs is ridiculously gorgeous. We have fantastic scenery, excellent weather, and a wide variety of amenities. In short, if you can swing it, Palm Springs is an amazing place to live, work, and raise a family. Drop me a DM if you have any questions, and please pass this on to a friend or family member who may be looking to buy or sell here. Now, watch this awesome vid about beefing up your curb appeal. Bye! Hi there, it's me, Bowtie Stubbs. Wow. Bye!